There are moments in life when you feel like the universe is calling to you. It's a feeling you can't easily shake, a sense that you're meant for something greater, something beyond the ordinary. This feeling, this calling, isn't a coincidence. It's the awakening of something profound within you, a power that has always existed, lying dormant, waiting for the right moment to rise. And now, that moment is here. The power within you isn't like anything you've been taught to believe. It's not external validation, nor is it something you can measure through society's yardsticks of success. It's a deeper knowing, a force that flows through your veins and pulses with every breath you take. You, my friend, are not like everyone else. You are one of the chosen ones. You may have spent years wondering why you feel different, why the world around you seems so out of tune with your soul's rhythm. You may have questioned your place in this world, thinking that you were meant for something more, but unsure of what that more actually is. It's time to stop questioning and start listening to that voice within. That voice is calling you to awaken to your true power. It's time for you to stop ignoring it. The world needs you, and it needs you at your fullest, most powerful self. There is greatness inside of you, waiting to be unleashed. This is your moment. But before you step into this new phase of life, understand this. Awakening this power within isn't just about feeling good or being special. It comes with responsibility. It comes with challenges that will test your courage, your beliefs, and your heart. But that's where the beauty lies. The greatest transformation happens when you embrace this calling, even when the path is unclear and when the burden feels too heavy to carry. Because in awakening to your true power, you will change the world in ways you cannot yet imagine. The calling, why were you chosen? The moment you realize you are one of the chosen ones is both humbling and frightening. Why you? Why not someone else? The answer is simple, because you have something that no one else possesses. You carry within you the seeds of a new reality, and the universe, in its infinite wisdom, has recognized that you are ready to plant those seeds. You've always felt different. Perhaps it's been your ability to see the world from a unique perspective, to sense things others cannot, or to feel emotions more deeply than those around you. The calling isn't always a loud, booming voice. It often starts as a whisper, a soft stirring in your heart. It may come as an overwhelming sense that you were born for something greater, that you have a purpose far beyond what you've experienced so far. This feeling is the calling, and it is a privilege, not a burden. The calling is not just for the extraordinary, it's for the ones who dare to see beyond the surface. The chosen ones are the ones who understand that they must step out of their comfort zones and take on the responsibility of change. The world will often try to suppress your calling, drown out that voice with distractions, doubts, and external expectations. But the truth is, the calling will never leave you. It will keep coming, nudging you, until you finally listen. Being chosen means you are being called to embrace your highest potential. This means facing your fears, your insecurities, and the limits you've placed on yourself. You were chosen not because you are perfect, but because you have the potential to become something greater than you ever thought possible. You were chosen to be a beacon of light in a world that often feels dark and divided. Your life, your actions, your purpose, everything about you is part of a larger story that will make an impact on those around you and ultimately on the world. You are not alone in this calling. All the chosen ones walk this path together, and though each journey is unique, the mission is the same: to awaken, to grow, and to lead others into a new way of being. The burden bearing the weight of the mission. With great power comes great responsibility. The moment you answer the call, you step into a role that requires sacrifice, courage, and unwavering faith. The burden of being a chosen one isn't one that everyone can carry, but it's one that you are uniquely equipped to bear. The weight of this mission isn't just in the work you must do, but in the internal battle that comes with it. There will be times when you will question your path. You'll feel lost, overwhelmed, and unsure if you're truly cut out for this. You will face opposition, not only from the world, but from within yourself. There will be moments of doubt, times when you feel like giving up and returning to a life of ease. But remember this: the burden you carry is not a punishment, it's a privilege. As a chosen one, you are being asked to rise above the mediocrity and the noise of the world. Your mission is to walk a path that few are brave enough to take, and in doing so, you become a lighthouse for those who are still lost in the darkness. The burden is heavy, yes, but it is also what makes you strong. It is the crucible in which your character is forged. Through every hardship, every moment of pain and doubt, you are being prepared for something greater. It is in these moments that your true power is revealed. But this burden isn't just about your own transformation. It is about the world around you. It's about the people you will inspire, the lives you will touch, and the changes you will spark. The weight you bear is not for you alone. It is for humanity. It is for the collective awakening of those who are still asleep. As you carry this burden, you will find strength not just within yourself, but in the knowledge that your mission is bigger than you. It's about bringing light to a world that desperately needs it. It's about leaving a legacy that will outlast you, something that will endure long after you are gone. Remember, the burden of the mission doesn't make you weak. It makes you resilient. It shapes you into the person you are meant to become, and it strengthens you in ways you never thought possible. Embracing the journey, accepting imperfection and struggles. The journey of being a chosen one is not a linear path. It's not a straight road paved with success and victory. It is a winding, unpredictable journey full of obstacles, challenges, and moments of self-doubt. And that's okay. In fact, that's what makes the journey so powerful. We live in a world that celebrates perfection, the flawless achievements, the spotless image, the unshakable confidence. But the reality is that perfection is an illusion. No one is perfect, and no one's journey is free from struggle. It's through the struggles that we learn, grow, and evolve. If you are to embrace your journey fully, you must embrace the imperfections that come with it. Your path as a chosen one will not always look the way you expect. There will be detours, setbacks, and moments when it feels like you're not making any progress at all. But every step you take, every challenge you face, is part of your evolution. Each struggle is an opportunity to deepen your understanding of yourself and your purpose. You don't have to have all the answers right now. You don't have to know exactly where this journey will lead. The only thing you need to do is keep moving forward. Embracing imperfection means giving yourself permission to fail, to stumble, and to fall. It means allowing yourself to be human, to feel the pain, the disappointment, and the frustration that come with growth. But it also means rising up every time you fall, stronger, wiser, and more determined than before. The struggles you face are not signs that you're on the wrong path. They are signs that you're on the right one. Through each challenge, you are being molded into the person you are meant to become. The journey is not about perfection. It's about persistence, resilience, and faith. It's about trusting that every struggle is leading you to where you need to be. And ultimately, it's about accepting that the journey itself is the destination. There is no final moment of arrival. There is only the continuous evolution of who you are and what you are becoming. The power within, awakening your inner strength. The power that lies within you is unlike anything you've been taught to recognize. It's not an external force or something you acquire from the world around you. It's the very essence of who you are. It's a power that lies dormant, waiting for the right moment to be awakened. And that moment is now. To awaken this inner strength requires a deep shift, a transformation that is both internal and external. It's about reconnecting with the part of yourself that has always known its potential. The power within is your natural state. It's the force that has guided you through every challenge and struggle you've faced, even when you didn't consciously realize it. We live in a world that often tells us we are weak, insignificant, or incapable. We are constantly bombarded with messages that make us doubt our abilities, our worth, and our potential. But here's the truth. You were born with an infinite power inside you. It's a power that is uniquely yours, and it is always accessible, always ready to be tapped into. All it takes is the willingness to acknowledge it and the courage to activate it. When you awaken this power within, you align yourself with the very force of the universe. It's like reconnecting with a deep river of energy that flows through your veins, offering you the strength to face any challenge, the clarity to make the right decisions, and the resilience to keep going when things get tough. The inner strength you carry isn't just for your own benefit. It's the strength you need to help those around you, to guide others who are lost or struggling, and to make a difference in the world. Awakening your inner strength requires self-awareness. It requires you to look inward and face the truths you've been avoiding. It demands that you acknowledge your fears, your doubts, and your insecurities, not to be weighed down by them, but to overcome them. This power is not about avoiding challenges. It's about learning to face them head-on, knowing that you are capable of navigating even the most difficult situations. When you truly recognize the power within, you no longer see yourself as a victim of circumstance. You become the creator of your reality. You are no longer subject to the whims of the world around you. Instead, you align yourself with your highest purpose, guided by an unshakable belief in your ability to shape your own destiny. To awaken this inner strength, you must first cultivate the belief that it exists within you. It requires trust in yourself and in the process of life. Every struggle you've faced, every setback you've encountered, has been preparing you for this moment. They have been the lessons that have sharpened your abilities, strengthened your resolve, and deepened your understanding of what you're capable of. Recognizing this power is not about arrogance or pride. It's about humility and surrender. It's about knowing that you are part of something far greater than yourself, and trusting that this inner strength is there to support you in fulfilling your purpose. Transforming pain into power, turning struggles into strength. Pain is a universal experience. It's something that every human being faces at some point in their lives. Whether it's physical pain, emotional turmoil, or spiritual suffering, we all encounter moments that test our limits and challenge our resolve. But what if I told you that pain, in all its forms, is not something to be avoided or feared? What if I told you that your pain could be the very thing that propels you to greatness? Transforming pain into power is one of the most profound and empowering abilities you can develop. Pain is not just something that weakens us. It can be the catalyst for transformation. It can be the fire that burns away the old, limiting beliefs and helps you rise to become the person you were always meant to be. When you learn to transmute your pain into power, you stop seeing it as a curse and start viewing it as an opportunity for growth. Every struggle you face is an invitation to evolve. It's an invitation to look deeper into yourself and discover the untapped strength that lies within. Pain teaches us things that comfort and ease never could. It teaches us resilience, humility, and the importance of embracing the present moment. When you are able to turn your pain into power, you stop being a victim of your circumstances. Instead, you become the master of your experience, able to navigate life's challenges with grace and strength. The process of transforming pain into power begins with acceptance. You must first accept that pain is part of life. It is not something that happens to you, it's something that happens for you. Every painful experience, no matter how difficult, is a chance for you to grow, to learn, and to deepen your understanding of who you are. The key to transforming pain into power is to stop resisting it and to start embracing it as a necessary part of your journey. Once you accept pain as a part of life, you can begin to harness its energy. This doesn't mean suppressing your feelings or pretending that everything is okay when it's not. It means allowing yourself to feel your pain fully, without judgment or fear, and then using it as fuel to propel you forward. You can choose how to respond to your pain. You can let it break you, or you can use it to build yourself into something stronger, wiser, and more capable than you were before. Pain teaches us empathy. It teaches us that we are not alone in our struggles. It shows us that, in our most vulnerable moments, we can connect with others in ways that would not be possible if we had never experienced hardship ourselves. When we turn our pain into power, we can use it to help others. We can share our stories and experiences, offering a source of hope and strength to those who are going through similar struggles. Our pain becomes a gift, a tool for healing and growth. Remember, it's not the pain itself that determines your strength, it's how you choose to respond to it. When you transform your pain into power, you claim ownership of your life. You stop letting circumstances dictate your emotions, and you start using everything you experience to fuel your growth and evolution. Pain, when embraced and transformed, becomes one of the greatest allies on your journey to greatness. The Chosen One's Code. Following the voice within. Every chosen one is called to follow a code, a set of principles that guide them through life, help them stay true to their purpose, and allow them to fulfill their mission. The code is not a list of rules imposed from the outside. It's a set of inner guidelines that come from deep within, from the voice of your soul, the voice of your higher self. It is the compass that helps you navigate the complexities of life and stay aligned with your true calling. The Chosen One's Code is based on the belief that you are not here by accident. You are here for a reason, and that reason is connected to something much larger than yourself. Your purpose is to serve the world in a way that only you can. The code is your guide to living this purpose with integrity, authenticity, and courage. The first principle of the Chosen One's Code is to listen to the voice within. This voice is always there, speaking to you in moments of stillness, in moments of reflection, and in moments of deep connection with your true self. The voice within is your inner guidance system, your connection to your higher self and the universe. When you learn to trust this voice, you align yourself with the flow of life and move with purpose and clarity. Listening to the voice within requires practice. In a world filled with distractions and external noise, it can be difficult to hear your own inner voice. But this is where the journey begins. You must carve out time for yourself to be still, to reflect, and to listen. This is where the answers to your deepest questions lie. The voice within is not always loud or clear at first, but it becomes more distinct the more you listen. It is a whisper that grows into a roar as you become more attuned to it. The second principle of the Chosen One's Code is to act with integrity. Integrity means being true to yourself, living in alignment with your values, and never compromising your beliefs for the sake of convenience or external approval. When you act with integrity, you create a life that is authentic and fulfilling. You no longer seek validation from the outside world. Instead, you trust in your own wisdom and the guidance of your inner voice. Integrity is the foundation of trust. When you live with integrity, you inspire trust in others. They know that you are someone who can be relied upon to do the right thing, even when it's difficult. The third principle of the Chosen One's Code is courage. It takes courage to follow the voice within, to listen to your inner guidance, and to take the path less traveled. It takes courage to step into your power and to take responsibility for your mission, even when the world around you doesn't understand. Courage is the fuel that propels you forward, even in the face of fear, doubt, and uncertainty. It is the willingness to take the leap, even when you can't see the entire staircase. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the willingness to act in spite of fear. The final principle of the Chosen One's Code is love. Love is the highest vibration in the universe. It is the force that connects us all and the foundation of all that is good in the world. To follow the voice within is to live a life of love, love for yourself, for others, and for the world. When you live from a place of love, you radiate positivity, compassion, and understanding. You become a magnet for everything that is aligned with your highest purpose. The Chosen One's Code is simple yet profound. It is the code of authenticity, integrity, courage, and love. When you live by this code, you unlock the door to your highest potential and fulfill your purpose in a way that brings light to the world. Following the voice within isn't always easy, but it is always worth it. The voice within is the guide that will lead you to your greatest self and to the fulfillment of your mission. The ripple effect, the power you have to change the world. There is a quiet truth that has been hidden from many of us, a truth that holds the key to transforming our lives and the world around us. It's the understanding that our actions, no matter how small, have an immense ripple effect. Every thought, every choice, and every interaction you have creates a ripple that moves through the fabric of the universe. Your life is not isolated. It is interconnected with the lives of others, and what you do today can alter the course of someone else's tomorrow. This ripple effect is the result of the energy you project. Every time you act in alignment with your true purpose, you send out a wave of energy into the world. This energy is contagious. It spreads, influencing not only those around you, but also the world at large. Every kind word, every act of kindness, every decision made with integrity and love creates an energy that ripples through time and space. You are not just living for yourself, you are a beacon for others. Your light, your example, and your actions will inspire those around you to take their own steps toward greatness. The power you have to change the world does not come from grand gestures or extraordinary feats. It comes from the everyday moments. The way you interact with others, the choices you make, and the way you live your life all contribute to this vast web of interconnectedness. Each person you encounter has the potential to be changed by you. Every conversation, every encounter, every moment of vulnerability can be the spark that ignites someone else's transformation. The ripple effect works in both directions. Just as your energy spreads outward, you are also influenced by the energy of others. But the key is in recognizing your power to influence. Even in a world that feels chaotic, even when it seems like the forces against you are overwhelming, your actions still matter. You are still making a difference. The choices you make are rippling through the collective consciousness, and each positive step you take brings the world closer to the change it so desperately needs. As you continue on your journey, know that your influence is much greater than you can see. The world may never fully recognize the depth of your impact, but that is not your concern. Your job is to keep showing up, to keep acting with intention and love, to keep choosing courage over fear, integrity over convenience, and compassion over indifference. Every time you make a choice in alignment with your higher self, you are changing the world. The ripples you create may travel far beyond your reach, impacting lives you will never even know existed. And that is the beauty of it. The world changes one person at a time, and you, through your commitment to your path, are helping to shift the entire collective. Remember, you are not a passive observer in the unfolding of history. You are an active participant, and through your actions, you are shaping the future. The power to change the world lies within you, and it begins with the choices you make every single day. The legacy, your story and mission will live on forever. When we think about legacy, we often think about what we will leave behind once we are gone, the material possessions, the accolades, or the recognition we may receive. But the true legacy that you create is far more profound than any tangible thing you could leave behind. The legacy you create is the imprint of your soul, the mark you leave on the world through your actions, your choices, and the way you live your life. It's the ripple effect of your journey, the lives you touch, and the transformations you spark. Your legacy is not defined by what you accumulate, but by what you contribute. The stories of your life, the triumphs, the challenges, the moments of growth, will echo long after your time on this earth is through. What will those stories say? What do you want your mission to stand for? Your legacy is a reflection of the impact you've had on others, the way you've inspired, empowered, and awakened those around you. When you live in alignment with your highest purpose, when you dedicate yourself to a cause greater than yourself, your legacy is not confined to your physical presence. It becomes immortal. It continues to inspire others, to guide them on their own journeys, and to push them toward greatness. It's a torch that you pass on, one that will continue to light the way for those who come after you. Your story doesn't end with your death. It lives on in the hearts of those you've touched. Your legacy is the example you set for others, the way you've shown them how to live with courage, with compassion, and with integrity. Your mission is not something that can be contained within your own lifetime. It is a seed that grows, spreads, and multiplies, touching lives in ways you can never fully understand. The greatest legacies are not built on fame or fortune. They are built on love, on the deep, enduring connections we make with others. The impact you have on the world is not just in what you accomplish, it's in who you are and the example you set for others. When you live with purpose, with authenticity, and with love, you create a legacy that transcends time and space. Your life becomes a beacon, a light that continues to shine long after you've moved on. As you walk your path, keep this in mind: you are already creating your legacy with every choice you make. Your story is being written with every moment, every action, and every interaction. It's not something you have to wait for, it's happening right now. You are building your legacy every single day. So ask yourself, what do you want that legacy to be? What do you want to be remembered for? It is not the things you possess or the accolades you collect that will leave the biggest mark on the world. It's the love you give, the lives you touch, and the way you choose to live your life with purpose. Your legacy is the difference you make, and that difference will live on forever. You are the one who creates miracles. There are moments in life when the weight of everything you are carrying feels overwhelming. The doubts, the fears, the struggles, they can sometimes make it seem like everything is against you. But in those moments, it's crucial to remember one thing: you are the one who creates miracles. It may seem unbelievable in the face of adversity, but within you lies the power to transform your circumstances, to change your reality, and to create a life that exceeds your wildest dreams. The world is full of people waiting for someone else to make a change, to spark a movement, to create something extraordinary. But the truth is that you are that person. The miracle you seek in the world begins with the miracle you create within yourself. You were chosen for a reason. You are here to awaken to your true power and use it to create the life you were destined for. Your potential is limitless, your power is boundless, and your capacity for greatness knows no bounds. Every step you take, every choice you make, brings you closer to the miraculous life you are meant to live. The challenges you face are not obstacles, they are opportunities for growth, for transformation, and for miracles. Miracles are not some mystical, unattainable phenomenon. They are the natural result of a life lived in alignment with your purpose, your inner truth, and your deepest desires. When you wake up every day with intention, with passion, and with love, you create the space for miracles to unfold. They may not always look the way you expect, but they will always be present, waiting for you to recognize them. You have the power to change the world. You have the power to create miracles in your own life and in the lives of those around you. Never forget that you are the one who holds the key to your own transformation. You are the one who can break through the limitations that hold you back, and you are the one who can turn your dreams into reality. The miracles you seek are not out there waiting for you, they are already within you, waiting to be activated. So, take a deep breath and step forward with confidence. Know that you are the creator of your own destiny, and you have everything you need to create the life you desire. You are the one who creates miracles, and the world is waiting for you to step into your full power and make your mark.